Marquette have only played one time ever. It was 2 days after Christmas in 1977, the Milwaukee Classic on Rav's 75th birthday.
I was in kindergarten at that time.
Okay. Texas and Marquette, here we go. And the Golden Eagles have it first. They're 6-2, Texas 6-1.
And Jason Benetti right now, the Longhorns go a little man-to-man. They go under, and he's been confident with that stroke.
Rav, 46% from three. Not a high volume, but man, has he been good.
And what's good for us is the fans sat down. We can actually see the floor now.
Here is Tyrese Hunter through Brock Cunningham. Off to the wing. We are tied on the first three for Max Asmus, who is 9 for his last 19 from three.
Once again, the ball screen and the hide and go under. And they're going to tempt him.
The glass is important here tonight as well. Marquette really struggled on the glass against Wisconsin over the weekend. By the way, you mentioned the guards. Max Asmus off the top. He's got 6 over.
Well, what a talented performer on that offensive end of the floor. A lot of dribble handoffs here.
Stevie Mitchell.
Nice hands.
What a great defender Brock Cunningham is.
Unbelievable. It's all the dirty work for this team. Little blur screen and a pop.
Wow, Asmus is feeling it. He has 9.
And right away, Shaka saying, get up on him. Oh, it's amazing. You talk about it for 3 days, shoot around today. Until you see it, the kid's a prolific scorer.
John Fanta had a great story on him on FoxSports.com earlier today as Mitchell misses. Every level, Max Asmus has been told he's too small. And every level, he's been better than most.
And boy, he's taken over a step back here.
Cunningham the rescue, and he spiked it off of David Joplin.
They're going to say he stepped out of bounds first.
There you go. They'll turn it back to Marquette. Shaka Smart, season 3, former Longhorn head coach. And, you know, there are still feelings there. You know, you're at a place for as long as he was. It matters, even though he's coaching his team today.
No question. But he can reflect back on having done a very good job at that with that program. And right again taking over. Pullen trying to show you what he can do. You got to take his left away. He can go right. And the big thing about him, too, is he passes to that opposite corner. You must cover it.
We should cross out the team names. It's Asmus 9, Kolek 5 so far tonight. Dylan Mitchell on the wraparound for a Hunter. His 3 is no good. Cunningham really fighting for that rebound for Mitchell.
He is a nudge, and you can relate.
Yeah, world class over here.
Jones, such a good player at the rim and dynamite from deep. What a tough match he can be.
Cam Jones stapled 2 with Cunningham up top, and that was
nice rebound.
Mitchell.
And underneath was Mitchell, Mitchell.
There's Tyrese Hunter up the sideline, down the lane. Floater won't go. The follow is there.
Are they competing early here? Transition D and rebounding. There it is again. He is good going to that left. He wants a continuation.
They will not give him the continuation. There's Rodney Terry. You talk about doing a marvelous job after everything that happened last year to get them to the Elite 8. That's Coach of the Year stuff.
He has been exceptional. Great to talk to. The Clarence Big House Gaines Award winner, Coach of the Year, your buddy Dave Gorin.
Yeah, given in North Carolina.
Yeah. I was fortunate enough to be down there when he received it. There's that blur screen they like to run. I'd like to see him drive a little more. Joplin, don't settle for the 3. There's the activity of Mitchell.
He took it back away, got a corner 3 for Jones that wouldn't fall, and Texas will take over.
Mitchell is somewhat the Cunningham for Marquette. Great hands, gets a piece. The other thing against Wisconsin, they didn't get those 32 deflections that they're so accustomed to, Marquette. They haven't been using their hands as well. Here's a little 3-quarter court pressure. Yeah,
maybe trying to create some of that. They had to come back from well down in the first half. They came on a 9-0 run in the second half against Wisconsin, but never could close. That's a tough lob and a challenge and a foul against David Joplin.
Yeah, got over there a little bit late. Empty side ball screen. Chedrick, who's had that injured shoulder. Dessou, another big guy, has been out. Both of them didn't have summer work, fall work. He's hurting a little bit on that hit.
Yeah, he sort of got bracketed there. He got hit from two angles. Joplin got called for the foul. I mean, we're talking about 2 shoulder surgeries for Shedrick. And then Dessous, the timeline's still a little bit hazy, but they're hoping maybe in the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe earlier, as Asmus misses again on the rebound for Joplin.
No, not a good play here. Got away with it.
Kolek in a hurry. Cunningham blocked him off nicely again. Kolek this time picked up by Shedrick. His pass deflected by Hunter, regathered by Joplin for 2.
They need him to do more of that. That'll set up his outside game. Once again, Kolek on a mission, attacking that rim and lane.
Well, he was unstoppable in the win against Illinois back in November on a Tuesday night in Champaign.
Well, these guys are leaving it out here early.
This feels like a round of 16 game, doesn't it?
It sure does.
And the rankings would suggest that as well. Here is Hunter trying to break down the lane. It's an air ball. Defense for Cam Jones.
Excellent D.
Now, Hunter's from here, so will they chant air ball at him? We'll find out. Stevie Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, struggles a little bit from 3. Got to be careful. Cunningham with a nice leak out.
Asmus missed it. And the rebound for Kolek. Marquette is 229th in the country from 3, which is surprising. They do have some shooters on the floor, but they just have not fallen so far this year.
Well, of course, Jones is one. Kolek is another. They got to rely on their outside shooting with Joplin as well. But how about this kid? On fire, Oral Roberts. Seeing the light here in Milwaukee. A little nylon for accomplish a lot as he did and befriend a lot of people. I've been with Rodney a few times now. I'm very impressed with his attitude, his feel for the game. He's been a head coach. He's got guys on the bench like Frank Cate, Steve McClain. They've been head coaches, learning from them as well and having them contribute. Nice little handoff on that little pin down first.
There's Sean Jones checking in. It's Kolek to tee up a 3, and that faded right on him. Oh, Iguodala with a punch.
He does that great. They didn't get any of those last against Wisconsin. Nice ball fake.
Oh, yeah. Kolek opened that up for a 3 that won't go. Sean Jones 2 for 20 for 3.
He's made 2 big ones, though, UCLA and Illinois.
Really tough schedule, as you mentioned that, for Marquette. They go to Hawaii. They're playing Texas here. They were at Illinois. Nasty schedule early.
They got to make them play half court, Texas, though. Fast break, 8-0, Texas. A little zone look and a nice cut for a good, clean look for Mitchell.
Could not finish. He does have 2 early off a career-high 4 blocks in their last win.
Kolek always looking to size things up and find it. Don't leave them.
Got it to the corner. Cam Jones couldn't hit. Got his own rebound. That too won't fall.
2 good looks for him. He's a master with the glass.
Here's Ithiel Horton, the transfer from UCF by way of Pitt, who's an instant scorer for them off the bench.
He thinks offense. All 3 spots he can hurt you.
Asmus, the transfer from Oral Roberts, got a bump from Shedrick.
They got to go inside the Shedrick now.
He never saw the ball. It's Mitchell.
Settle. See how he gives it up early, let the guy go to work.
Chase Ross high off the window, and a nice challenge by Mitchell there.
Big time defense.
Hunter, no. Rebound, Kolek. It's so dangerous here. It's 3-on-3 like hockey overtime. And first down.
The kid is tough. He used it all. The Euro negated. Still, the inner strength to finish.
What do you like most about Tyler Kolek?
Just attitude. He feels like he can play with anybody. Great understanding of the game.
Horton shot fake. Finally got it to Shedrick. High post jumper, no sir. But one and done here.
Yeah, a lot of good rebounding. That was the problem against Wisconsin for Marquette. By the way, Wisconsin on a tear. They are playing great.
Oh, yeah. How about that? Greg Gard, what he has done there. Kolek got the find to Ross, and he did a nice job of creating the foul.
The freeze froze them. I talked about Kolek, the many things he can contribute. Always looking to find people and get involved. But here he throws a myriad of moves, still able to take that hit and finish it as well. Just that nice little hesitation. Gets everybody airborne. Gets a chance for 2 for Ross.
We haven't worked together for a while. You're using words like myriad now?
I'm not sure it fits, but you're nice enough to ignore it.
Did you say I'm nice enough to ignore or to ignore
my comments?
Oh, I see.
Weaver on the floor, brings a little juice. Struggles a little from deep.
A sophomore out of UT Arlington. Bunch of transfers on this Texas team as Ross ties the game at 11. It's one of the oldest teams in the country, too. Texas,
they got a double dribble.
Yep.
Interesting. Basically, it's to make you use a little bit of clock, control the tempo a little bit, and just a little uncomfortable. Nobody really posted up, but you can see both hands on the ball.
That's an easy call. Rodney Terry didn't think so.
No.
Texas over 5 minutes scoreless now. Marquette's defense is locked down.
And a little pick and pop for goal. Nice read. Oh, Mitchell, what a setup defensively.
Kendall Weaver down the lane, and he got 2 off the defensive effort from Mitchell.
Just a wonderful prep and read.
Well, you said it. 8 fast break points early. There's another one. 10-2 on the fast break for Texas so far.
Nice pump.
Ross erased by Mitchell.
Boy, he can do a job. He can get up. Negates opportunities at the rim. 4 the other night. Why not? He's got some talent. How about this? Think you got an easy track in a hangar.
That's where you keep your sport coats?
Exactly.
Abe Lemons, by the way, who was once called the Jonathan Winters of coaching.
Great comment. Not in a second. They jumped the lane again on that kick opposite.
So Asmus up ahead for Weaver. He hits the deck. Marquette is all over him, and the scramble is halted by a whistle, and it's going to stay with Texas.
That is some defense. Marquette on that end. But this one, look at this read in the passing lane. Making it a tough angle pass. Everybody staying at home, and right there, the footwork extraordinary.
Asmus cans another jumper. 15-11, Texas with the lead. Marquette had scored 4 in a row out of the timeout.
He should elevate now and go for that hook or a nice little drop step. Got that mismatch with Cunningham.
But to your point, he has a wide array of tools in that toolbox.
He does. Unfortunately, he does not shoot that 15-footer or further out.
That's Horton. Early shot, rebound, Cunningham.
The guy that does the dirty work. Nice cut by. He cuts great. What a read. Asmus, not only a pretty face from deep.
I don't know anything about that. They're going to go with Trey Norman here, the freshman off the bench. And Shaka Smart said earlier today, he and Lowry have practiced very well. He wants to get him a little time. Nice carving the lane for 2.
Great defensive end on the other end. A nice little counter by him. Screen and a dribble handoff. Everybody did a great job. Hands.
Bump, yep, that's an easy call out top.
Yeah, Ross couldn't get the legs, couldn't get those puppies moving.
So we mentioned Abe Lemons, right, from the Texas past.
Right.
Here's a great quote. I love this from Abe Lemons. I'll never get off the bench until we're ahead, but when we're ahead, I want to make sure the fans know who's running this team.
He was a very funny human being. There are many Abe-isms. I'll save one for when we have a time.
Okay.
Little zone look now. They may switch to man late in it. You got to stay at home on the shooters. Horton's one. Nice pass.
Cross lane and a huge bump. Iguodaro just slammed into Shedrick like it was turn 3 at Talladega.
Shedrick's gotten banked around a little bit. Zone does have some holes. 2 played 1, and an excellent read.
Horton on the spin with the left. No, sir, a little bit short.
Point forward mentality.
That was almost 94 feet of Iguodaro. He rang it off the body of Ross. Nice save, and Marquette will recover for an open look from three. And that goes down for Ross.
That's his 5th of the year. They need somebody to ring the bell from deep to loosen things up.
He was 1 for his last 10 as Cunningham sprays that one.
A nice play by Hunter, too. Good snap pass.
24-year-old Brock Cunningham gets a 3. Ross, no.
I don't know. Maybe going to the well a little bit.
Shedrick, little hook pass. Cunningham leaning. He didn't really want to take that shot, it looked like, but he was open. Big jump stop. Cam Jones, though.
He is so good in that lane.
I don't think we're going to get to the 140 plus the Bucks had last night.
No, I would they had a good second half, didn't they?
They certainly did. Off to Vegas now. Tipped away. Stevie Mitchell fleeced Hunter, and he'll go to the free throw line.
They didn't give up on it, didn't let him score. Hunter, a local guy. St. Catherine's in Racine. Nick Bennett was his coach. They had Jack, great basketball family. And right here, just not giving up. Making sure, though, he's literally can't for a three-point play.
That is 2 on Hunter now with 8:52 in the first. So we'll see how Rodney Terry plays it.
A quickie on Abe, if I may. He had lost like 5 or 6 in a row. Okay. Coaches show. Lights go up, casket on the stage, and he's lying in the casket. The camera comes in, and he leans up and he says, "We ain't dead yet." That was him. He was very, very funny individual. He and Al are great pals.
Can't even imagine those two in a room together. Al McGuire, who walked away from coaching after a championship, that would just be unheard of.
It's amazing.
Today.
He's so confident in his ability really to speak. I mean, he did a lot of dinners and, of course, television, NBC. The rest is history. Little trap, and again, they're reaching another foul, too. Number 2, right?
They'll get Ross here. That is his second personal.
Got to get him out. Boy, the intensity level on that floor, every trip.
Well, this game kind of fits into a pocket for both teams, right? Texas doesn't have a ton of big-name opponents in its non-conference schedule. They want to kind of measure, see where they are. And Marquette wants to bounce back from an effort that, Shaka Smart didn't feel like there was championship energy.
No question. Good look by Horton. Well, we started by saying a quality opportunity for both teams. Everybody staying home on that box, and then Shedrick with the little nickel dimer.
It's 2 on Shedrick as well.
Yeah, and they don't have that backup. The Sioux, it'll probably be Mitchell Dillon, that is.
There you see the difference in schedule. Texas does play LSU on the 16th, but Marquette has run a gauntlet route.
Oh, Maui alone.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. Then coming, you had the Illinois game. When they don't pay attention on the inbounds, you cannot leave that guy alone. Run across the baseline. Jones does it.
Here's Mitchell sizing up Iguodaro. He'll give it up. Asmus lost Mitchell. Got it away for Kendall Weaver. 9 to shoot. He's stumbling and he's fouled.
Mitchell with the reach in. Boy, there is some speed out there. But if you don't pay attention and face the ball to the corner, bad things happen. Look around. Interesting. And make sure, particularly on your passes. But I think they've really been solid. The game has slowed down a little where they're going to have to rely on their half-court offense now. Marquette not giving up those open floor opportunities puts a little more pressure on you.
Well, Max Asmus has 13. The rest of the team, noted by great statistician Ed Svita as the non-Asmuses with 7. They're 3 for 14. The non-Max Asmuses for Texas.
And Mitchell really, he did a great job on Amos, but they don't come up with it.
Weaver looking around there. He gave up that 3 after the huddle.
Don't leave him. Goodness.
You okay? You're mad.
Of all the guys, you just got to stay on him.
There's Tyler Kolek stabbing toward the lane on the kick for Jones.
Puts a lot of pressure on your D, though.
Cam Jones over Weaver. That was good defense.
Pretty good D. Was he WAC Freshman of the Year, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, he was at UT Arlington. Yeah. About 10 points a game his freshman year there for UTA. Rebound Stevie Mitchell.
He misses Sowak that made a nice cut.
Kolek on Cunningham. Hemmed him into the end line on the kick. That three-a rainbow is good for the biggest Marquette lead at 26-20 for Joplin.
Well, that's one thing we know he can do, but I do think his ability to drive and set that baby up.
His vision is just exceptional, isn't it?
Incredible. The desire to do it, too.
Cunningham coils into a three and misses. Texas has gone cold. 8 straight points for Marquette. Kolek step back. No.
Nice rebound. They have not scored on those offensive rebounds. See if they do this time. Now they do.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah. Cam Jones. Timeout, Texas.
It's credit they made sure it happened that way.
That was Marquette's 4th three in their last 6 shots. So not only are they rebounding better, but they're shooting better. And everybody from Len Casper and beyond on the alumni roster is really happy right now.
Oh, I'm sure they are, the way they've started. And they've done a much better job defensively on the guards.
They'll heat him up in the backcourt. Asmus in control. Texas down by 9.
And right back to the zone. Now they picked this apart with flashes and fine. There's the flash.
Cunningham with bounce into traffic. Weaver somehow came up with that ball. Marquette, who absolutely blew the doors off Baylor here last year by 26 points, leading Texas by 7. Tough pass.
He cut a little back cut, had 2 on the same side. That was amazing the way they played. Obviously, teams are very good at home, generally speaking. They raise it a level here in this building.
Wouldn't you say that was kind of the first inclination we had of the type of season Marquette was going to have last year?
Absolutely. And the way they played in Maui, I mean, was even a step higher. Yeah. Nice cut. And who made the play? Cunningham.
We got a whistle after the stuff by Zarek Onyema.
And not grabbing the rim, just telling him. Nice cut, though.
See, that's the way to handle that, though.
Yeah, yeah, I don't like that cheapie, do you?
No. I would never like anything.
Well, late at night, you're a cheapie. I know that.
I knew it was coming. I tried to.
The head goes down, and you hit the cloakroom.
Here's Joplin for 3. No. Iguodaro this time his jump.
And Cunningham right there again. Love this kid.
Asmus for Cunningham. See how much energy he's expended.
Harry really long, pretty good defender too. Down to 5.
Asmus trying to split 2, lost the ball. Here is Kolek, 3-on-1. He hits Jones, and it's pinned by Weaver.
How about that reaction? He doesn't need it, but he's going to take it. This kid's unbelievable. He's got the biggest guy on Marquette there, looming large. What a confident performer.
How fun is it to watch guys who don't care about their height?
It's unbelievable. What an offensive mentality. He likes to drop step back to that hook.
Kolek defines. Zay Lowry.
Short.
And let's see what we end up with here. Everybody's up in arms. It's going to be Texas ball. How fun is this, right?
It's enjoyable. Playing at the Up Country. Fell in love with this kid. Over 2,600 points. coming in. Great offensive mind. And like all good scorers, he knows how to cut. We walked. He got away with it.
Looked like it, certainly. Ben Gold is on for Marquette. Iguodaro taking a moment on the bench. Onyema hurries into the lane. Nice defense and a bump, and this will go out of bounds.
Nice job by both Joplin and Gold collectively.
Brent Hampton said Texas ball.
Two of them. Nice collaboration. We should be so lucky.
You should be so lucky.
See the pass. It's one of the. They set that up beautifully though. Usually it's out of a horns look, step and go. Eastman clever. Great footwork.
Speaking of great footwork, by the way, Weaver has two different colored shoes on.
Same play.
There's Asmus again.
Same play. Is that a replay or am I mistaken?
I didn't see the white flash across the screen, so I think it was real. They changed the scoreboard too. Man, Asmus, what a night so far. That's an 8-0 run for Texas. Joplin, new.
Dylan Mitchell hasn't really done much on this offensive end. See if they can get him going a little bit.
Just 2 points for Mitchell, and they're going to get Onyema on the clear out.
Tough entry. A little better angle by Asmus, bring it lower. Rodney looks pained over there on that call. Almost a hook and hold there, too.
It's close. One-point game, back and forth we go. Texas and Marquette, non-conference basketball. Kolek,
pass.
Cross lane, and Iguodaro back in.
That's only the third assist, but Kolek has been solid. Passes leading to opportunities. Playing the two bigs together. Nice hands. That's what they do great. They make themselves bigger. Deflections, that's part of their game. Their modus operandi.
Their MO, you would say.
Yeah. Thank you.
I didn't know you were Latin.
I had 1 year legal.
Rodney Terry, that's turnover number 5. 5-4 in the turnover numbers so far. But you see how different Marquette is when they're getting those deflections.
Gold's a guy that might get a look because Cunningham loves to help out defensively.
Kolek off a foot fake.
He
Drills a three.
And they've gone under a couple of times, and he has made them pay.
Double figures for Kolek. Weaver into Gold. Too strong. Iguodaro got a hand on it. Now it's on the ground. There's a battle. And it's going to go to Marquette off the tie-up.
Just love the effort by both teams. Pretty impressive. Boy, they're all leaving it out there. Couldn't seal the deal. A nice little effort. Both clubs. Mitchell down the bottom. Weaver up top.
Paraphrasing, he said, let's go. There's another word in there I couldn't make out.
Pay closer attention then.
Thank you.
Cunningham gets a well-deserved blow.
Yeah, he's already got a career high in assists.
It's just a pleasure to watch. And one. Ooh.
They will.
No,
they continue. No, they're going to say on the floor.
They waved it off.
They're going to say no. I saw Mike Roberts pointing down, but he was pointing at the floor saying on the floor.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, not last night in here, but definitely tonight in the college game.
Exactly. A little bit different.
So it's a 1-1 for Chase Ross. Marquette just 69% as a team. That's about middle of the road in Division I.
He's done a nice job, Ross, both ends of the floor. Playing with those two fouls. 78% from that line.
What an intense bowl game this has been already.
Wow. Take whatever you can. Red Albright, you say that's why they put the glass up there for places like that.
Somebody right behind us just said you have to call that for it to count in horse.
Oh.
Just in case.
Very clever.
Free throw. Beautiful. Isn't it funny how that works?
Oh, they were ready. They didn't get him in. They didn't blow the horn. Trying to get Mitchell in, I think, for Ross with the 2 fouls.
Yeah, Mitchell was at the scorer's table.
He's going to take his guy.
Naismith on Lowry.
Nice play. The long arm. Oh, look at that dribble.
Kolek split him, trying to drop it off behind. Ross on the ground. Kolek in the corner. Off the dribble. 4-3. That was sick.
That kid has some kicker.
Relentless effort from Kolek. Naismith, no.
0 for 1. Smart. Kolek. Superb. Call the timeout. This is where you got to be careful with Jones. The reason I say that Kolek penetrate, they go zone. Might get an offensive roll. Look at him settling.
Oh, no! Woo! Come on!
He loves the dagger. Pretty heated first half, though. Competitive.
Yeah, Marquette didn't break away from the field, quote unquote, until the last couple minutes of that first half.
Nice play. Get Cedric involved early.
Rebound, Joplin. He missed close range.
Yeah. Well designed out of the halftime.
Cedric has not scored. He's had 2 personal fouls in the first half.
See, everybody stays at home, makes it tough. Nice hands by Hunter. I'm surprised Hunter's not. Oh, he is now on Kolek on the switch.
Tyrese Hunter has a history in this building. The NCAA tournament, first round game they played here when he was at Iowa State. He hit 7 threes in that game. Then helped them win over Wisconsin in the round of 32, and a takeaway for Hunter.
Nice deflection from the rear.
Up ahead, beautiful read by Jones. Tip to Cunningham for 2.
This team won't go away. This is a good, solid basketball team. They haven't got much out of Mitchell either.
They were right there with Connecticut in the final couple minutes at the Garden a few weeks ago. Jones over the head. Kolek floater. Yes.
Everything he throws up, right?
Yeah, he's physics can't even stop it.
Little duck in.
Cedric
Late double. Great read.
Nice. Snaps off a pass to the corner. Cam Jones. An electric pass from Kolek to Jones.
I mean, so classic old-time playmaker. Snap that baby right into the shooting area. Nice deflection here by Jones.
That is so important to shooters, though, the pass location.
Oh, absolutely. Put it in the right spot. You got your rhythm. And Kolek with that late little help. The low box area. Watch this thing. Bang. Drill that, baby. Zone look here, Jace.
Let's see if Texas can shoot over it. 4 for 10 from 3 in the ball game.
Get a good shot. You might get some offensive rebounding. Down to 5.
Naismith's corner. No. Nice tap there by Mitchell. Shedrick is fouled.
Good giveaway, though, by Mitchell.
Mitchell was actually boxed out, and he still came over the top to get a hand on that rebound.
Really good effort. Big thing right now is Texas has not been able to get those open floor opportunities. They've been forced to run their half-court action. Early in the game, they were prolific getting up and down.
Jaden Shedrick, your classic growth spurt in high school. He was 6'2" at the end of his freshman year. Then he was 6'8" when summer ended.
You never had a summer like that.
No, I think I shrunk actually one summer.
That was nasty.
These are the first Texas free throws of the night, man.
Aggressive defense too by Marquette.
This feels a lot like that Baylor game last year. To this point.
Yeah. Long way to go.
Joplin burrowing, knocked
nice
away.
cover. They do a good job covering that weak side. Nice pass, bad hands.
Bullock tried to scoop it. It's down to the ground. A. Smith recovers. Baseball pass up ahead. Whip to Mitchell, and he scores, and he might have to turn it up.
He has to step it up. Nice look. Length of the floor pass. Everybody's staying at home because they know Iguodala will find. Nice step through. Ooh, just didn't get the English.
He went with the right hand over the head, and now see if Texas can respond. A. Smith traveled. Yeah, he did.
Joplin with a good job. At a disadvantage with that quickness of A. Smith.
Marquette will really turn you over.
Now look at that gap defense, though. Everybody at home.
He kind of chopped his steps there.
Steps there?
That's
yeah, I thought he did on the roll. Tried to gain an advantage with the speed. He's permitted to make a mistake here and there. What do you think?
Every once in a while. Shaka Smart getting an explanation from Mike Roberts.
Now he's back at home here in Wisconsin. They embraced him at this program on a high level.
Yeah, both programs really found their right fit eventually after everything that happened. Hunter, no. Rebound Marquette.
And that gap defense I mentioned. Nice counter.
How about the change of speeds there by Kolek, and then Jones. Tipped for Jones. Back to Kolek.
He's got some glass shots. I think that almost went down.
Kolek wants Mitchell. Oh, how'd he do it?
Well, they do bite on the pump fake, Texas. You got to stay on the ground.
20 for Tyler Kolek of the Marquette 49.
Little double drag. Now they open it up.
Cunningham. No. Rebound. Stevie Mitchell.
Early one now. The little blur and go.
Oh, and he will go. Iguodala.
They are tough in that early offense. That tandem together is just extraordinary. Right here, the ability to get to that rim. How about the field? A little smooch in downtown Milwaukee.
We got 15 and change left.
Well, Jeep and Tyler Cole have a lot in common. There's only one.
Oh,
how about him? Whether it's the three or his ability to read defense, make the proper pass, boy, snap. In your rhythm, little bite here on the pump fake, little kiss, the whole package.
He's got his family here tonight watching.
What I heard, him from Rhode Island.
8 for 11 from the floor, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Look, we didn't know a couple weeks ago whether or not he was going to play in the Illinois game, and he was running so hard in that shoot-around to prove to everybody that had a decision to make or had a say that he was going to play in that game.
And you didn't bring it up much during the game.
No, I didn't. Nobody tweeted at me about that at all. Thank you.
But what a comeback, though. No question. He's a gamer.
1 for 2 for Iguodala from the free throw line. That's a place where he's trying to get better.
So I'm shooting that 3 today, trying to work on it. Got to develop that for the future. Not the 3 necessarily, but at least the 15, 70-foot jumper. Look at the mismatch. Joplin with a great recovery on Shedrick.
After Shedrick set a crushing screen up top, A. Smith cans a jumper from the elbow.
That automatic switch, mismatch, read beautifully.
Kolek and Iguodaro. He got caught midair. Iguodaro was covered up. So Kolek will take it for two.
It's like a day in the park right now. Little bump, going to his right, little floater.
Where are the answers defensively for Texas?
Right now, you got to keep him under control, I think, and stay at home on the passing lanes. Can't let him turn the corner.
Gonna have to be A-Smith. That's too strong.
You got to run some stuff. That's not to get you back in it.
All right, so do you pressure him here? Do you try and heat him up?
I guess you got to try not a good look here. Both fouls for Kolek, so let's see how he handles it.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, a good one, too. Get it out of his hands and don't let him get it back, but that's very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Because everything centers around him. And they are good at getting it back in his hands at the key time.
If you don't know the story of Tyrese Hunter, it is just heartbreaking what he has been through in his life. He lost his father when Tyrese was 6. His mom passed away 7 years later. And what he has done to make himself into, as he says, a unicorn, who can live with happiness and live with skill and talent and greatness. After everything that happened to him as a kid, he started 81 straight college basketball games.
It's utterly incredible. I mentioned Nick Bennett before. He was his coach, and the school embraced him. They did a great job, and he has grown into a terrific young man and could have a very bright future, too. Player of the year in the Big 12 when he was at Iowa State.
You see how important to this team he is. When he was on the bench, they lost 16 points. Cam Jones, nobody got out on him.
Well, Cedric switched, and he was in Never Land. Big-time disadvantage.
Largest lead of the game for the Golden Eagles at 19.
And Gold doing a nice job riding out Cedric there on the duck in. Now he's got to give ground, though. Once he catches it, you got him rooted out from the post back off.
Yeah, that was a warm embrace foul there by Gold.
Something you have not shared with me in our recent years.
What a stocking stuffer you are. And we'll get a whistle on the inbound.
See if Cunningham can do some damage on the glass. He does have Tyler Kolek on him.
4 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 points for Cunningham. Good night for him.
And now they're in a little bit of a matchup. They just switched everybody.
Cedric wasn't going to take that jumper, and it's an offensive foul. Yeah, he was trying to wipe out Kolek.
And that's not good. That is number 3 on the big guy.
He just totally cleaned him out.
Yep. Got to wait. Dribbler. Easy to fault the dribbler, too, starting. But just, if you don't get there in time, just let it go.
They kind of reach for it. And Marquette is not going to take an early shot here. Joplin on Cunningham at a whistle. It's on Cunningham. It's his second.
Joplin does a nice job backing his guy. A little bully ball. And taking advantage of size a little bit.
6th man of the year. The only guy they lost from that starting lineup last year was Omax Prosper. Joplin jumps in for him. Now a starter.
A big loss, too.
Huge.
Omax. Going under again. This could hurt them.
Joplin.
How about that? At a disadvantage. Zarek. And you mow that far out. Not a good cover. Horn set, pin down. Oh, look at the leaf head.
Oh, that's usually fish in a barrel.
It sure is. Joplin doing a nice job tonight. Very impressed with his play.
Marquette has been scorching from 3 since the first 8 minutes or so.
Nice. He can shoot, so they had to play him.
Oh, the Gold Coast down the lane.
Well, when you shoot the ball, you can attract attention. You know, the scatter report, just a little head fake. The big fella out of New Zealand, Ruben, at the rim. He's going to get better and better, this kid. Big pick and pop guy for three. Starting to feel comfortable. NBA global kid.
You remember when we had them at Purdue last year, first game of the year last year, you were watching him shoot, and you were really impressed just very early on with what he might bring.
And this year, he struggled a little, but up at Wisconsin, he got the air under the ball. Gave it a little arc trajectory. Nice.
Yema is in. He won't get the ball from Asmus. Instead, it's Mitchell pivoting.
Nice rebound by Gold, too.
And it's a tie-up. Down he goes. It's going to be Marquette ball.
Love to see it. A little toughness. Wrestling. Cunningham always in the mix.
Suddenly, Brad, after a back-and-forth first 16 minutes, this is a 24-point game.
It's incredible. His goal taken, though, they're going to play both bigs together. Oso on the floor, as well as Goal.
Well, look, it's a chance. You're up big, and it's a non-conference game. It's a chance to mix and match. Gold rolling to the rim, and he's fouled. It's a hold on Cunningham.
That was third. All set up by Kolek, that particular play. You get Gold to go to the rim.
So you say you want Marquette to shoot the ball better if you're a Golden Eagles fan. Is this okay for you?
Yeah, I would say. It started out pretty hot with Kolek, and it's a little bit contagious.
Kolek wraparound pass.
Look where he got to.
All the way down the other side of the baseline.
Unbelievable understanding of how to play the game.
He just materialized in the corner.
He sprinted.
Marquette's 8 for 10 in the second half.
Got to go to the rim a little bit.
Onyema fighting down there against Iguodaro. And a foul. Weaver's going to the free throw line.
Smart. That's what they got to do. We've been ballyhooing this kid's ability. Sprint to the corner, takes advantage. Everybody's staying at home because that's what they were told. He'll find for a three. This time, finish it with that left. Put your hand in there. Don't let them turn the corner. And they just had so much difficulty containing the dribble drive.
Yeah, Rodney Terry was talking about how big the nail work was in that Wisconsin game for the Badgers and how much that did for Greg Gard. 2 for 2 for Weaver.
Now, if you're Texas, just be solid. They're going to run and jump here. Nice little ploy out of the timeout.
Chase Ross strong with the ball, says Shaka Smart, and he'll get 2 free throws out of it.
Shaka is smart the way they ran that play, bringing the left-hander to his strong side after a series of bumps.
First 17 minutes of this game, it was back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and now it's just fourth.
Marquette sees control in terms of the open floor opportunities. That was very well said, by the way.
There's a first time for everything. No good for Ross. Chase Ross out of Cushing Academy, team's nickname in high school, the Penguins. Very fitting for the climate here tonight.
Well, your research is extraordinary.
We have great people.
Not
on
impressive, but extraordinary.
Right. Chip Kelly, you know, the head coach at UCLA, he refers to that as TBU. He says it's true but useless. Yeah, so keep that in your pocket. Weaver.
Nice block.
Yeah, Iguodaro.
And they got open floor up. Oh. And if Sean Jones can't get to the pass, it's a bad pass.
Yes.
His speed is just out of the ordinary. And look at this. He can switch with the best in him and cover his footwork. Iguodala, impressive, underneath.
Already got his degree, Iguodala, going for his MBA now.
Well, Cunningham should have his doctorate, right? When you think of it, he does have a bunch of degrees. I think Shaka said he was there when he was there.
He was, yeah. He's the only remaining Texas player that Shaka Smart coached. But Brock Cunningham turns 25 next Wednesday.
I just love his game, though.
Horton pull up, got it.
He's a offensive weapon. Been around.
Those are his first points tonight. Jones had a notion of a step back.
That clever. And what happens when you lift? Also, there's room to roam. And clever players like Jones can put those puppies down. Get to the rim. They got the mismatch.
Onyema. Zarek Onyema, who played for Rodney Terry at UTEP, then transferred here to Texas when Rodney took over as the head coach.
And Sean Jones saying, I didn't sign up for that. No. Regarding the post man. Nice spin.
Onyema.
He's giving him some life, though, on both ends of the floor. That's what they've been lacking.
He just vaporized his basketball.
Physically imposing, this kid. Stays with it. Took a few pounds out of the ball.
Yikes.
Oso becomes so important right now because Kolek's not in the game. He's the guy that provides opportunities, whether it's for himself. And that's the one shot he has down. Patented.
Little floater makes it a 25-point game.
Oso so good helping out, and then a little gamble. He got a piece of that too.
He was in danger, maybe hip checking Horton, who reloads for three, and it won't go. If we were doing the World Cup of basketball, you could have just wiped it off the rim.
Yeah, you're right. In the summer, had that opportunity. Of course, we saw Grant Hill, who's the head man with the Olympic team.
That could be the worst pass we'll see all year.
You're evaluating each pass in the program?
I'm not. I'm evaluating only that pass, and I don't think it's going to lose that award. You don't see that often.
No, not with this team. They got a whole new, it's a hockey line change here.
It is.
Yeah.
Play for the Admirals. Let's watch this pass. You tell me if we're going to see a worse pass.
He's got to put a little more arc on that pass.
It's like slapstick. It's the one thing that didn't go well tonight for Marquette.
They do use the floor beautifully. Didn't turn out well that time.
No, I say that because it is so unbelievably rare that the rim gets in the way.
He's very critical.
Okay, here's Mitchell turning. And oh my goodness, somehow in midair, Weaver came up with the ball.
That's the effort you want. And that kid can ring the bell. Ace-miss. That was some effort.
Weaver was in midair and the ball came to him.
That's great effort.
Max Ace-miss now has his 70th career 20-point game.
It's incredible.
How about that?
Little nickel dimer.
Watch this from Weaver. This is Dream Weaver.
Ooh, I like the song. Well, just coming out of nowhere and see nobody puts a body on them because they've been switching and trying to cover back. A great effort.
He was on his way down and somehow picked up the ball as he was fighting gravity.
Defying.
That's wicked. Free throw is good for Kohler. You don't seem as impressed with that as I was.
I do enjoy when a kid puts it all out there, particularly in this kind of a case. Somebody's got to step up, bring some energy. This is about the whole season, too. Next 8 minutes, what do we have, guys? Come on.
Yeah, I only said that because you said I was being critical, and I don't agree. Marquette by 25. That's a season high 26 for Tyler Kohler. Mitchell met by Gold.
Where is that bet?
the pieces are really good here for Texas. This is not going to happen to them a lot this year, you don't feel like.
Just putting it together is the key. Nice pass.
Over the head.
Look at this look.
Goal. Yes, sir.
It is a pot of gold. Collapse the D. The big fella getting them organized. Zone slows him down a little bit. Got a flash. Look at that.
What a read by Mitchell, and he got tripped, fouled by A-Smith.
Oh, they did get it. Couldn't hear the whistle, like Roberts.
Well, you're bound to be happy if you're Marquette with the score as it is right now, but the effort has been off the charts.
Everybody on the floor has contributed big time. Starts with that guy. Infects everybody.
6 against the Big Ten is kind of surprising. Tom Izzo and what they did against Marquette last year in the second round of the NCAA tournament, I know was pretty surprising to both of us, because when we last saw Marquette, they looked like they might be a championship caliber team last year.
Well, you know, at this level, it's what you do after a loss or a bad performance, which you may have stolen a game. And their practice, as you well know, was so intense yesterday. Not that Texas today wasn't. It's just it was, hey, listen, we're better than that, was their attitude coming into this particular game. And this is a wake-up call as goal holds on. And the baseline with Shedrick. But this is a key, I think, for Texas now. If this continues to be this score and they lose, what do we do next? What are we? What are we all about?
They have a game Saturday against Houston Christian, and then after that they'll play LSU, which is a top 100 type team, as A-Smith misses.
Good contest too. And Weaver just took a shot from Kolek. He's not very sympathetic either, is he?
No, he's checking his bicuspids.
See how Kolek, I'm sorry. See how Kolek gets the ball back when things struggle and it ends up bad.
Ooh. Weaver crowbarred it away and stuffed it home.
He has shown some stuff, some energy. Wouldn't you agree?
Totally agree.
Yeah, just giving it all. He's got some blood too. They got to check him out. So you know where you get this kid out though. And that was a shoulder. That was a shoulder that Kolek gave him. But look at this. He means business. He wants more minutes. Gets that opportunity, open floor, and a good non-foul too. You got to let him go. He doesn't want to come out either.
Oh, they're going to work on him over there.
A little bit Warren Young. Trainer.
Here's a shot.
There's the edge. It was worth a look if you're an official, right?
I agree.
Extended.
It's kind of warded him off.
Very few bad shots either by Marquette.
That is a really good point.
Right, Jones there, thought about it, thought better of it.
Kolek, that's a goaltender.
Yeah.
It's on Shedrick, and it's 2 more for Tyler Kolek, building on his season high to 28 now.
What makes him so tough is when he goes to the rim, he's got his guy and attracts somebody. So now the danger is the kick out to an open look.
Then you're just in a total bind.
Yeah, or finish. There goes zone, make them be patient.
Hunter missed it for 3. Gold got wiped out by Mitchell.
and Jones as well, right?
That was 2 for the price of 1.
He's left his feet more today and gotten away with it. That's what good coach say. Don't leave your feet unless you have something in mind. Nice entry and a little bang by Oso. But good players of that caliber, they get a bailout pass somehow. They know where everybody is. Don't get stuck.
Well, it's why a guy like Patrick Mahomes, and I'm not saying they're the same player here, right? Patrick Mahomes had a great NFL career, but you watch the arm angles that Patrick Mahomes uses to do what he does, and it's the same idea.
And I've noticed other quarterbacks now following that. They all practice it now, right?
Second one good, 1 for 2. There had to have been some like food on the line or something, because that crowd really wanted him to miss that second free throw. Cam Jones.
He's a good one. That's the gamble when you press this team. It opens up. Did you say Pandora's box?
Oh yeah, there's something lurking when this team gets hot.
Nice.
Man, what a read again by Stevie Mitchell. He's done it on both sides of their offense now. Jones step back.
That would have been painful. Weaver's deserving. His effort.
No, he's played a really nice ball game tonight. Hunter pinned it to his hip.
He's going to go.
Well, that's a fun matchup they had going there. Mitchell on Gold, who recovered nicely. I thought Mitchell was going to drive it.
He's better than this, I think. He's got more to give.
38 starts last year for that Elite 8 team as a freshman for Dylan Mitchell. Jones swaying the dribble down the lane. Oh, my goodness.
How did he find them? But they do that so well, the two perimeter guys, Kolek as well as Jones. They attract more bodies, open up passing lanes.
That was take your breath away good. Marquette's still playing really hard defensively, up 32.
Well, that Shaka's demanding now. They were pained coming in after the Wisconsin game.
You could see it, couldn't you?
They were very disappointed in their effort. And again, attributable to a Wisconsin team that's getting better and better, playing with confidence. And Greg's got a little more of a mix where it's not the old continually half court. They can break it down with a dribble, bite you with a break.
Yeah, it's not the swing offense as expected if you just watched them 20 years ago.
Sure, exactly.
The crowd, knowing the ties that bind, is chanting "Let's go Shaka" for a moment here. Just noting the orange on the other side.
I see.
You know. Glad we got some airtime for Scott Kuykendall, by the way, the sports information director back there.
Exactly. Nice to see him contributing something during the course of a ball game.
Poor guy.
But it's got to be a funny feeling coming back to your hometown. You had mentioned Hunter played here before, but a lot on your shoulders trying to repress and do a great job. Got those early fouls, never hit his stride, really.
There's Brock Cunningham checking back in.
Brock got a new hairdo. They were shocked when they saw it.
When's the last time you got a new hairdo?
A new one? Well, I put the gray in.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Tinted.
Okay. It's a nice touch.
You'll be there someday.
Beauty school dropout Bill Raftery. Here's Cam Jones on the drive off the window, and it rang out.
I'll tell you, I love his. Kyrie Irving's one of the best I've seen. Earl Monroe years ago, around the rim. And he's got that kind of a game against bigs, too. Tantalizing. Tiny Archibald comes to mind. Another guy.
Moving down to 3 minutes left in this game, and Marquette, which has been ranked as high as third this year for the first time since the late 70s.
Look at these passes diagonally, and they get away with them. He's got it.
Looked like it was online.
Yeah. They're all about the clock right now.
Yeah, trying to salt this thing away and use the shot clock down to 3 minutes now.
Did you see Kolek help out on the post? Then he came back to play his guy.
is going to be an offensive foul with the rules as they have been amended. Foul on Zayd Lowry. This really does feel a lot like that Baylor game last year.
It is very similar, no question about it. Every once in a while with the zone. And that guy right there, a major influence, all smiles, and why not?
He's going to finish, unless he comes back in for some reason, one short of his career high. He's got 28. Marquette with 28 deflections as they total up as well. They get free chicken sandwiches at 32, so this is a big defensive possession. Shedrick for 2.
They didn't get many of those touches on the box.
No, in Texas, you mentioned his name, but Texas will be better when they get Dylan Dessou back. He was playing at a really high level last year.
This was like a shock, I think, to their system. Whoops.
Weaver, another steal.
He's going, that kid. He's tough. He's tough.
Down to 2 minutes left. And we'll here at Fiserv Forum.
And we'll give Shaka something to talk about that last play.
Oh, yeah, the last couple possessions. Cam Jones, no.
Nice rebound.
Mitchell pinballed around, taken away by Ross. Chase Ross for 2.
Well, everything going correct for them.
They've created 13 turnovers on an average of 16. And nearly another one. Cunningham for 2, though. What do you make of Marquette this year?
I tell you, the games I saw in Maui, just the way they performed, and tonight, just absolutely top drawer. I mean, there's not too many teams better than them in this country right now.
Doesn't feel like it. And the Big East schedule starts pretty soon. They go to Providence. There's a whistle. They go to Providence December the 19th. Then Georgetown, and then the 30th against Creighton.
Creighton here, yeah. Top. The league is deep and good.
How about Butler so far this year?
I'm very impressed. It doesn't surprise me with that, though. You knew he was going to get it going. I believe it was Texas Tech I watched him play.
That's a big one for the Big East. Yeah. So Saturday, Fox Primetime Hoops starts. You heard Jimmy talking about it in the studio. UCLA against Villanova. The biggest games with the biggest names are on Fox Primetime Hoops. Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
There'll be a few cigars smoked in the city of brotherly love by Jimmy.
Yeah, I'd take the over on whatever number you're looking at. Tough loss for Villanova at K-State. Ed Sfida was weeping when he walked in here to do our stats tonight. Cunningham, another knockaway.
Sloppy play there.
Marquette's going to get win number 7 here tonight. Just an absolute bear of a schedule. And 2 free throws to give us a chance to talk about whatever you really want to in the next 32 seconds.
Just the overall play of Shaka's guys has jumped out at me. Notre Dame, another sellout here coming in.
Well, that's bound to be a tremendous production because the great Bo Garrett, your old friend.
Bo's loose.
He is. He's coming out to do some college basketball on Saturday. Our college football producer extraordinaire.
And the guys that work hard every day are getting an opportunity.
To the roar of this sellout crowd at Fiserv Forum.
They deserve it. Tremendous effort.
Free throw is good. There's Jonah Lucas and a turnover. Cunningham with 17 and a stop for Mitchell for good measure on the way out of here.
Got to go home and get reorganized. Weaver just keeps playing. They're finally going to give it up.
It'll end in the hands of Jonah Lucas from West Lafayette, Indiana. Marquette wins.